That's right, I invest in 100 stocks, even though experts say 20 to 30 is the sweet spot. But since I have the audacity to ignore Warren Buffett's advice to buy an S&P 500 index fund, I'm also ignoring these so-called experts. And before you comment, might as well buy an index fund if you're gonna own 100 stocks. Let me explain. Because yes, it would be way easier for me to just buy an index fund instead of having to juggle 100 positions. Warren Buffett and many financial YouTubers recommend VOO, which is Vanguard's S&P 500 index fund. But I just hate how it's market weighted. I mean, this is VOO's top 10 positions and they make up 27.7% of the fund, while its biggest component Apple makes up 6.6%. Meaning you're not as diversified if more than a quarter of your investment is in 10 companies, while the remaining 495 make up the other 70%. And sure, these larger companies are safer, but I'm looking for growth, for market appreciation, for stocks that can go up thousands of percent. And since it's relatively easier for smaller companies to 10x than for Apple to suddenly go from $2 trillion to $20 trillion, I've created my own growth index fund to invest in, which is very easy to do thanks to today's sponsor, FTX US, which is what I would be saying if I was sponsored, but I just do my own investing with M1 Finance because it allows me to set percentages for each stock. It will automatically buy and sell positions to maintain the allocations. But enough teasing, here are the 100 stocks I own, and as a bonus, how I end up picking all these companies that don't require any technical charts, listening to conference calls, or predicting the next multi-bagger stock. So my 100 stocks come from VUG, Vanguard's growth ETF, and basically on the last day of every month, I go to their portfolio and management tab, scroll down to portfolio holdings, I sort by highest market value, and I just buy the first 100 companies on this list. Each pick is going to be set at 1% target weight on M1 Finance. So that's it, and here are the 100 picks as of the end of July, and this accomplishes a couple of things. First, it offers better diversification than buying just VUG outright, because for VUG, its top 10 stocks are even more concentrated, accounting for 51% of the fund, while making up only 10% with my investing method. And second, hopefully this is going to give me higher return since my portfolio holds smaller companies like IDXX. I didn't know, but it's apparently a global leader in pet healthcare innovation, and IDXX could double or triple its market cap, hopefully easier than Apple doing the same. And the last benefit, this strategy just gets rid of all the stresses when it comes to investing, because I just take 30 minutes at the end of every month to update my list, and I just let M1 Finance buy and sell and replace whatever is needed. So, is this a dumb investing method? Maybe, but it's no dumber than blindly buying VOO or spending hours trying to find the next Apple or Tesla. So there you have it, guys. But to wrap things up, I've always wondered how holding different numbers of stocks affect portfolio returns. So allow me to become your investing lab rat, and here's my experiment with my 4 different portfolios. The first portfolio is going to hold VUG's top 20 companies, each stock equally at 4%. The second one will be my funded by YouTube portfolio that I mentioned in my last video. That's going to hold 33 stocks from VUG, each at a 3% weight, except for Apple, the biggest component, at 4%, so it equals 100%. Third one will hold 50 stocks, each taking up 2%, and finishing off with the 100 stock portfolio that I showed before at a 1% target weight. So yeah, I guess we'll see which portfolio outperforms in a few years, or if I just wasted all my time and potential returns trying to beat Warren Buffett. Regardless, I'm staying positive, but that's enough talking, so I'll catch you all next time with more financial shenanigans.